Let me know when you get here. I've been dealing with some incredibly gross allergies. And my voice is a little rough today from all the coughing that I've been doing. Coughing up all the... Hi, Amy. Hi, Tracy. Oh, one from Scotland and one from Ireland. Look at us across the pond. Across the pond. Hi, Paula. Come on in, everybody. I'll be all right. Hi, Jill. It's just springtime and everything is coming alive. And I'm allergic to the earth. So I've decided, since it's the beginning of May, we're looking at what, May 2nd right now? May 2nd, that maybe it's a good idea if we check and see what May has in store for us. Hi, Victor. How are you? So maybe we can figure out what's going to happen during the month of May. We'll pull a few cards for, general. We'll pull a few cards for your love life, if that's what you want. And we'll see what's popping up in May. May brings you another year older and wiser. Well, that's lovely. Hi, Victor. I was thinking about you today, friend. I was going to message you. You're allergic to the earth as well. Isn't that swell? Yeah, it's been rough, man. My sinuses go from being extremely swollen and clogged to running like crazy in every direction down my throat and all this. And so I've been coughing a lot of gunk up, and now my voice is a little scratchy. But I've got some vitamin C lozenges with colloidal silver. I swear by these things. So May is the start of something new. It's been a hard few years. Amy, I hear you on that one. It's been rough. It's been rough for everybody. I'm not going to lie. We've all kind of just really been going through it, huh? Like since 2019 has been when it all started going to shit. But anyways, it is the first of the month and Mama has rents she's got to pay. So we're doing readings tonight for $20. If you're interested in finding out what May has in store for you, please make your donation. There's 4 different ways to pay in the description box. And please share out if you're kind, which reminds me that I should probably do that too. So let's all take a moment to share. The universe has offered me closure for a previous relationship. Oh, Victor, that's wonderful. I love that. I love that for you. Hey, Vanessa. How are you doing, sweets? How are you feeling, Mamacita? Victor, that's wonderful news. I really love that for you. Nothing like closure, right? It's definitely helps. Thank y'all for sharing. I appreciate you. Psychic meetings. Okay. Share. I'm stuffy. Don't mind me. It's the allergies. I'm not sick. I'm allergic to the earth. I'm allergic to all of the fresh, wonderful things happening right now on the earth and in my neighborhood. So, yeah. So that's what we're doing. Good on my level 2. Some of the things are really good. Oh, wonderful. Vanessa, she's having a baby. When is your due date, friend? I can't remember. Are you going to have your sign? I don't remember. Or was it Aquarius? I think it might have been. I'm losing my mind. Don't ask me. I don't know. Ooh, who's got the headache? Get out of here with that. I don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. Don't want it. I don't want your headache. Maybe we can meet up tomorrow, Vic. What do you think? Oh, September 7th, but that's not going to be the day. Oh, Virgo, September. Hi, Sheldon. How are you today? It was absolutely beautiful here today. It's currently 65 degrees and sunny, and it was just gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous all day. I loved it. I had a tank top and shorts, and it was just wonderful. It makes me very happy. Okay, where are you? I am in South Dakota in Sturgis, South Dakota, cute little town. So anyways, we're going to be doing it's 11 degrees. Where are you? Oh, that's right. You're in Ireland. I'm in South Dakota, the United States, right in the Midwest, at the very top, almost near Canada. But it's gorgeous today. Absolutely beautiful. I'm very happy with it. I've been waiting, super waiting, very patiently waiting for the warm weather. It was a very long winter, and I don't like it that much. I mean, it's tolerable, but it's not my favorite. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Jill. How are you ladies doing tonight? Come on in, y'all. We're going to do what's coming in May for you. So if you're interested in getting a reading about what's coming in May for you, send a $20 donation because I have to pay the rent on my office. And I have to pay bills like everybody else. They're not free readings tonight, Andrea, but I do appreciate you. Your surgery went well. That makes me happy, Jill. I'm so glad to hear that. It's time for you to rest and recuperate. Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Time for you to rest and recuperate, nurture yourself. Okay, make sure you take plenty of time to heal. Today was all about healing for me today too, because I've been running ragged, trying to get caught up, since I got my car back and everything and had those huge bills that I had to pay. So I come to have fun with you. Yeah, you can come have fun with me. You can come and hang out. Awesome sauce. I hope you're not too sore. I hope you're doing okay. Hi, Dawn Ann. How are you? Yes, me too. Me too. And so now I'm just trying to, get caught up. So if you do send a donation, sorry, my voice is garbage today. And I have one of these little vitamin C drops. If you do send a donation, let me know. Otherwise, we're just going to chit chat. And whoever has a headache should probably take something for it. Oh, honey, don't worry about it. You've been dizzy for 2 days. I'm so sorry to hear that. Is it allergies? Because I know when I get hit with them, they make me really nauseous and dizzy too. So it might be that. I mean, everything is budding here. The trees are budding, and it's beautiful, but it's painful. I love it, but it doesn't love me back. So, yeah. I did a festival on Saturday. That was a lot of fun. A lot of people were taking my picture while I was doing energy work on people. So that was interesting. I'm used to being on here, but I'm not used to people taking my picture. Does your left side feel numb? Does your left side feel numb? No, I'm okay. It's just my throat. Doctor did not say except. You mean vertigo? Vertigo? Is that what you're saying? Vertigo? You know what? I was talking about myself. Yeah. Okay, so that just means that they don't know. Vertigo, I think, is just I think that's just a fake diagnosis. Honestly, I've always felt that way. That's nothing new. I think anytime they don't know what causes something, they just give it a name and say that's what it is. Like tinnitus or tinnitus. They don't know what causes that either, but they just label it and say, well, you're stuck with it. There's no cure. They just don't know what's causing it. That's how I felt about it too. Yeah, it's just fake. Just a fake diagnosis just to shut people up. I mean, but anyways, here we are. It's Tuesday, so we had tacos for dinner because it's Taco Tuesday. I actually paid attention this time and did Taco Tuesday. What did you have for dinner? Did you have tacos as well because it's Taco Tuesday? I can't say that I've never had tacos on Taco Tuesday, but I don't usually pay attention to what day it is and correlate my food with the day of the week. I don't usually do that. But today we had Taco Tuesday. Okay, but that's not recent, right? Okay, Mel, it's Mercury retrograde. It's Mercury retrograde, so don't let the past relationships come back. Don't do it. Trust me on that one. Don't do it. Not a good idea. Yeah, no, it wasn't recent. How was the event you had on Saturday? Oh, the event was good. There was music, there was a whole bunch of vendors. The vibe, you're a gravelly voice, and I am very gravelly voice, Victor. It's terrible. I had the worst cough because I was coughing up so much garbage from my allergies and post-nasal drip, and I've just been I had to postpone some readings yesterday because my throat hurts so bad. It doesn't hurt today. It just sounds terrible. It sounds terrible. Retrogrades are so fun. And thank you for the compliment. I appreciate you. Bagel sandwich. Oh. Well, I mean, it's entirely up to you. If you want to ask, then you ask, and I tell you, and you don't want to hear it, then don't say I didn't warn you. Don't come and ask and then disregard. So that's. But anyways, the event was wonderful. I handed out lots and lots of cards. I did some chakra balancings on some people and made some new connections, and that was wonderful. I want chips so bad. Well, that's because you're in the hospital. You want stuff that you can't have. You know what I mean? You can't have chips. You have to be good. Oh, man. Well, I tell you, it's been a day. But I feel good. I washed the car. Here's how my day went. I did the laundry. I went to the laundromat and I put my two machines on, and I went and sat in the car and waited for the washers to finish. And when I went back in, one of them had an error sign and it never started. So I had to put it in a different machine. And so everything was out of whack. Yeah, we can have lunch tomorrow. Let's do it. And so then I had one in the dryer and one in the washer. And then I went and washed my car. And when I got back to the apartment, the landlord, my car's wet. Got back to the apartment, the landlord is cutting grass. And so I have grass stuck all down the side of my car. I just washed it. That's the kind of day I'm having, And then I drank too much coffee. So my stomach was jittery, and I was like, man, fresh fish for dinner. Oh, well, that's good for you, Mel. I don't think I've only had fresh fish one time in my life, and it was delicious. But I don't particularly care for fish. But that one red snapper, man, it was good. My cousin caught it in the Gulf of Mexico. She went on a fishing trip. She really likes to fish, and brought it back and filleted it up and fried it, and it was delicious. It was really delicious. Hi, Suzanne. How are you? I want Mexican dip. Do you mean queso? Do you mean because that you mean like a cheese Mexican queso? You know you can make that, right? You just get some Velveeta and a can of Rotel and mix it together, and you make your own queso. It's very easy. Yes, I'm sure you do love fish if you live by the ocean. Yeah. Yeah, you can make your own. Super easy to do. So nobody wants readings? Are we just going to hang out? We're just going to hang out, right? Is that what we're doing? Which I'm totally fine with that because I'm tired. Like I said, I drank entirely too much coffee today trying to wake up. I think I had either 3 or 4 regular coffees, and then I went to the coffee shop and I had a mocha frappuccino, which has 2 shots of espresso. So way too much. Queso, I love queso. Hi, Linda. You haven't seen me in ages. Ben, how are you doing, sweetheart? You've been tired. I know. What is it? What is it today, Shell? What's going on? I love queso. Queso is wonderful. Chips and queso is great. I know. Here I am, Linda. Here I am. I am enjoying this very nice weather, and I think it's supposed to be nice tomorrow as well. Let's go. Aw, I'm so sorry to hear that. I'm sorry to hear that, friend. That sucks. That's really rough. I totally understand. That's terrible. Really love a reading. Well, we're doing what's coming in May. Okay. He told me I was having a girl. And it was confirmed. Yay! I love that for you. That makes me happy. Let's see. So we're doing what's coming for you in May. And it's $20. And there's 4 different ways to pay in the description box. So if you're interested in getting one of those readings and helping me pay my bills, you just let me know. My cousin just messaged me from Hawaii. Lord has been stepping forward for me. She presents with a color bank and images and feelings. Oh, Ben, that's wonderful. That's wonderful. And look how your awareness is opening up, right? And so this is kind of what that journey up the mountain did for you. You said you were ready to expand, right? And so expanding past the physical into the non-physical is a big step. It's been in the 90s here in Palmdale, California. Oh, that's wonderful. I think 70 is perfect. It was 70 today, and it was windy and gorgeous. Okay. Hold on. People. I'm busy. I'm busy. Okay, good. Okay. It's been helping a lot. Oh, I'm sure it has. And I was thinking about you the other day, Ben, and I hadn't heard from you in a few days. And I was hoping that you're doing okay. And I was sending you lots of good thoughts. And I know it's been really hard for you and the boys since your wife passed. But know that you're in my thoughts and prayers. And I want everything to be wonderful for you. and your babies. You're a good friend. Hello, would love one if possible. Kathy, you never come when I'm doing free readings. You only come when I'm not doing free readings. Why is that? We gotta get synced up. We gotta get aligned because we're doing paid readings tonight because I gotta pay rent. I got bills to pay. Okay, so this is how it is. If I'm gonna do spiritual readings, then I got to be able to pay my bills with spiritual readings. If I'm not going to be able to pay my bills with spiritual readings, I have a friend of mine that is really trying to convince me to go get a job at the VA, and it offers a lot of stability. And if I do that, then I won't be doing spiritual readings anymore. So, it's sounding very tempting. So I'm not threatening you. I'm just telling you the truth. The truth is, I have to be able to pay my bills for myself and my daughter. I had a terrible dream last night. That myself and an ex that won't be named was in a car accident, and he passed on impact. But I was hurt really badly in this dream. And I was trying to call my adult children in Texas, which they're, 21 hours away. And I was trying to get them to come up and take care of Emma because I was going to be in the hospital for a long time in this dream. And so it really brought up a lot of feelings in me about not having, an emotional support system or a support system at all. Right. And so it's been kind of, it's been a little bit of a purgy kind of morning today. And so I'm just feeling wiped out. Why would I be seeing my grandparents? You mean in spirit, Hester? Is that what you mean? Hi, Sonia. Do you mean in spirit? Or are they coming to visit you? Maybe they want a vacation. What do you mean? What do you mean? Spirit? Well, there's plenty of reasons. I mean, are you going through something right now? And would it help you to know that you have people on the other side who are loving and supporting you? I mean, that seems like the most logical reason for you to be seeing your grandparents right now if you're really going through it, and they just want you to know that you're not alone and that they see you and that they're aware of you, right? Aware of what you're going through. Could be. Anywho. Oh, that's hurting my... You ever get that pain like in your like when something's like tangy and it kind of gets you in the You're welcome, Hester. So that was easy. That was an easy question to answer. Any other questions? Anyone else got questions? Since we're not doing readings, obviously nobody wants to do readings today, so we will just answer questions. We will answer spiritual questions. We're not answering any other kind. Well, that's great, Hester. Good for you. I hope it brings you some comfort. I hope it brings you comfort in knowing that they're around and that they love you. A lot of people will be starting to experience that. There's a lot of things are happening in waves. Okay, we can't all wake up at the same time. We cannot all be spiritually evolved at the same time. Everything happens in waves. We're all just one drop in the ocean, and we get pulled along in the waves. And so everything is happening in waves. People are becoming more aware. Please excuse my voice. I've been having a lot of bad allergies lately. People are becoming more aware. They are starting to be more aware of the non-physical realm. They're starting to experience more sensations of energy in their physical body and around them. They are starting to have more vivid dreams, lucid dreams, if you will. Starting to have recollections of past lives in their dreams. I had a friend of mine tell me about that today. That's been happening for a long time, though, for people. And there's an increase in the amount of anxiety that people are feeling lately, and it is just energy related. It's because it's almost like we're becoming more sensitive. The higher the frequency is, the higher the vibration of the planet is, we become more sensitive to the fluctuations around us. And so that's why people are experiencing more anxiety. Okay. I had a dream. I had a 4-leaf clover going out of my knee. The more I picked it, the more it grew. Oh man. You know what? That's a cool ass dream. Like, first of all, don't pick 4-leaf clovers out of your knee. That's a good lesson for everybody. If you have a lucky knee, just let it be. Don't try to get rid of it. Going out to the library now to return books. I love you too, Ben. Have a good time at the library. It's such a great place. Such a great place. Oh, I'm sure you do, Hester. That's a great dream. Anybody else have a great dream lately? I've had some interesting ones, but usually I don't dream about people. Usually it's more in like feelings and things that are going to happen in the future and things of that nature. I don't usually, have these alternate timeline dreams that I had. Last night was definitely an alternate timeline dream, but it definitely made me aware of the fact that I didn't have a system in place in case something happens to me. So that is something that I had to figure out today. Funny thing is, hubby had an accident and her to see his compensation got approved the next day. Well, that's a lucky knee. Like, that's perfect, Sonia. I really miss you. You stopped offering readings. Oh, Lisa, thank you so much. I appreciate you. But I had a dream someone cut me on my ankle and reached for my other ankle. But well, I'm glad they didn't get your other ankle. My goodness. Then you'd be in that movie Misery. Goodness. You're making me laugh too much, guys. You can't do that. Okay, Lisa. Let's see what is coming for Lisa in May. Lisa, thank you so much for donating. I appreciate you. Okay, so we're going to see what's coming for Lisa in May. What? Whoops. One card just fell on the floor. Just one card. What is it? Ooh, Knight of Swords. So this is a new kind of inspiration. This is you wanting to get things done. This is, we're going to call that the overall energy for the month of May, since he decided to fall out. It says unstoppable force on the card. Unstoppable force with the Knight of Swords, hot rodding on your motorcycle and whatnot. I think you know the answer to that, Hester. I don't think you have to ask me that. I think you already know that. Okay, because the next question is going to be, what do you think they're trying to show me? And I'm not doing mediumship readings tonight. And I'm not doing that. Okay. All right. What is coming for Lisa in the month of May? General. Okay. So we have the Empress followed by the World in reverse. The Two of Pentacles came out in the middle. So this is all about you and what you're trying to accomplish, things that you have on your plate. I feel like we are trying to clear things off of our plate. And I feel like you're going to really have a lot of inspiration during the month of May. And I feel like you're going to have a hard time. Finishing things. you know, you're going to want to try to clear things off your plate, but I'm getting this sensation of like being frazzled and like having too many things to do. And it's like you're doing a little bit here, a little bit there, and we're trying to get everything cleared off of our plate. I don't know if you have plans in June. If you have something that you're wanting to do in June, or possibly a vacation or something like this, and wanting to get a bunch of different things done, or wanting to tie off some loose ends before whatever this big thing is happening in June. Okay, it just feels to me like we need to stay focused on one thing at a time. One thing at a time. That's what I'm seeing so far for May. Staying focused on one thing at a time. Setting your priorities, like this card says. It says set your priorities with the Two of Pentacles, and make sure that you're not just doing a little bit at a time here and there. Make sure that you're really putting all the effort in to finish the tasks and not just get a little bit done here and there. I'm feeling just very disorganized, and like I've got some kind of like a ADHD or something. And yeah. Do you have ADHD? I got a little bit. It's hard for me to get stuff done. I definitely got some of that. And then you have the seven of wands. So this is all about being determined. It's all about just staying focused. Okay. We need to stay focused. Stay focused on your goals. Okay. And then, and then it just feels to me like if you can stay focused on your goals, Lisa, that you will be able to get back on top of the ball. Because it just, see this here? This has come out in reverse, and this is you needing to get back on top of the ball. Like I feel like you're a little unbalanced right now. And the Two of Coins is also talking about setting your priorities, making sure you're getting things done that you have to get done, okay? And that you're not squandering your time, staying focused. Make a list of things that need to be accomplished in the next week or the next month or whatever. And usually it's best to do it from like, you can do it like most important to least important, or you can do it from smallest to largest task. And this way, if you do it from smallest to largest tasks, and when you're crossing things off of your list, you're feeling that sense of accomplishment. And so it'll give you the impetus you need to keep going. But with this Five of Pentacles in reverse with the Wheel of Fortune, it just makes me feel like if you can get some of these things crossed off of your to-do list, then you're going to feel, you're going to be clearing your energy. You're going to be clearing the space around you energetically, tying off loose ends, opening the door. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Opening the door to new opportunities here with the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, so I feel like we need to let go of or close the door on some things in order for new things to be able to flourish and manifest in our world. Focus has been challenging for you. Me too, sister. It's been really hard, and I blame social media. Blame social media. Stay off social media for a couple days, and it might be easier. It might be easier to focus. I think I'm going to take that advice as well. Although I don't really spend much time on social media, but staying off of it is never a bad thing. So then you have the Ten of Wands coming out with overthinking. Yeah, this is the trouble here is procrastination, and trying to take on too much. And that's what we've done here. We've taken on too many burdens, too many responsibilities, and it's time for us to just lay it all on the line, make a list, and see if that helps you. Hi, Lisa. Hi, Rick. So this is what we've got to do, okay? So it's pretty much what has to happen here. For the month of May, you need to concentrate on scratching things off of your to-do list and setting priorities for yourself, okay? I know focusing is not easy, but stop procrastinating by overthinking and giving yourself too many options, okay? And And overall, I feel like you're a little not nice to yourself. You have Justice card in reverse. I feel like you judge yourself a little too harshly when you do have trouble focusing. It's like you're really down on yourself, and it kind of keeps you from trying. And I hate that. I hate when we're not nice to ourselves, and when we're very disappointed in ourselves, and we don't give ourselves the same grace that we would our best friend when they haven't had the best day or whatever. So be kind to yourself, give yourself grace, and stop talking to yourself that way. Stop allowing yourself to have those intrusive thoughts and negative thoughts about yourself. You need to start being very supportive. I also have a difficult time focusing, but I've been doing a lot better about not having negative talk. I don't judge myself. I'm like, well, it is what it is. That is something that I say a lot. It is what it is. Hi, Chandra. How are you, sweetheart? So it is what it is. Hi, Chantel. Long time no see for you too, honey. How are you? Please don't mind my voice. I've had days of coughing because of allergies with everything springing into sprung here, and it's been really hectic on me. This is like my first spring here, so it's really kicking my ass. Emma's fine, but I'm getting my butt kicked with allergies, which is weird because last summer and fall her allergies were really bad and mine were not. So it's interesting how it's kind of switched around now. Okay, thank you, Bambi. I will do your reading right now. So we're going to see what's coming in May for you. It's I'm allergic to the planet. I'm allergic to spring. I'm allergic to everything in the air. I'm allergic to all of the pollens and the grass seeds, and yeah, it's wonderful. I just need to get used to it here, and then everything will be fine. I've been taking lots of vitamin D to help with that too. Actually forgot to take my vitamins this morning. Thank myself for reminding myself about that. Okay, let's see what we have for Bambi. Bambi, what is coming for you in May? The overall energy is the Eight of Wands, which is things are going to be speeding up for you in your life, in different areas of your life. There can be several different areas of your life where things are going to be moving very quickly. It could be you're going to hear news through email, or you're going to see something on social media that maybe you weren't supposed to see. Maybe somebody's status. Interesting. As an interesting little nugget. But I feel like this might be, it doesn't feel completely bad. It almost feels like, when you have like a frenemy. Do you have any frenemies, Bambi? It almost feels like that. It's like you're going to see somebody's status and they're like, kind of backhanded talking about you, but not coming out right and saying it. You know how passive aggressive people are when they make a status low key insinuating something about you. Hi, Trisha. I'm doing all right. Thank you for asking. Thank you, Chantal. I'll put your name on the list. But that's what I'm seeing. There's a little bit of that happening for you. A frenemy. You do have a frenemy? I'm almost seeing like they're pissed off at you, and they're kind of like, you know how people do. Like they'll share a meme and it's about you, but they're not saying it's about you, but it's about you. That's kind of the message I was getting with this Eight of Wands. Like it just feels like I see you. But this is all about things happening fast. And usually with the Eight of Wands, it's communication of some kind, whether that be snail mail, electronic communication. Like I said, it just feels like you're going to see some kind of status or something, and it's going to be about you. Okay, so the overall energy is things happening quickly. things evolving quickly for you in the month of May. Coming out with the King of Wands and the Four of Cups. The Four of Cups is usually representative of something when when you're not taking care with something, when you're not, when you're wasting your time, wasting your energy, wasting your emotions on something, when you're kind of like wallowing. Okay. With the King of Wands, this could be you if you're a fire sign, or it could be somebody you know. It could be your husband if you're married. This is somebody who's very dependable, goal-oriented, who knows how to get things done. This could be a Leo, could be a Aries, Sagittarius. I'm feeling very Leo energy though. And then I do feel like it might be your partner, because you're coming out with the Two of Cups after these two cards. So it feels like maybe they're having a hard time getting over something. Maybe they're kind of down in the dumps or sinking into a little bit of a depression during the month of May. Maybe they're still sulking. Leo is your daughter. Okay, so this could be your daughter, or it could be you. But with the Two of Cups coming out here, then it is some kind of soulmate relationship, somebody in your life that's in your family. Okay, that is a loved one. It's somebody's sulking during the month of May. It almost feels like they're not getting what they want from you. Yeah. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. They're not getting what they want from you, and so they're having a sulk. Okay, and it might be your daughter. What kind of advice do we have about this situation though? I feel like we need to kind of give in a little bit, because I feel like I feel like that happens a lot. I feel like they kind of have a good sulk, and then you give in because you don't want them to be sad, and you want them to love you. You know how we are as parents. We'll punish them for a minute, but then we let it go. That's how we are. What do we need here? We need to make sure you stay true to yourself. You can nurture and still help set lessons with kids. And I think that's what this is about. I don't know how old your daughter is, but it feels to me like there's a certain pattern that you have with each other in your relationship. And I feel like we need to be more aware of that during the month of May. Take the blinders off, be more aware of who's holding the purse, who's in charge. Okay, because I feel like maybe your daughter has a tendency to manipulate your emotions. She knows how to play you like a fiddle, like a fiddle. Hi, Paul. How are you doing? That's what I'm seeing here. Like, don't let people play you. Make sure you stay aware. Okay. It just feels to me like there's going to be a lot of manipulation during the month of May. And I'm going to start with that social media post. Like, it feels like an emotional manipulation. The loved one, it feels like an emotional manipulation. Yeah, it just all feels like very triggering and manipulative for you during the month of May. Could this person be a Pisces? I mean, I'm not seeing, I do have the King of Cups in reverse coming out, but it's more, I don't think, is this a Pisces that we're talking about? Let me ask the cards. Is this a Pisces that's going to be doing the manipulating? No. It's not the person that you're thinking of. The Devil in reverse. I know it feels like you would want it to be this person, because it almost feels like you want to have it out with them. It almost feels like, but I don't think your intuition is right as far as this is concerned. I think we need to broaden our horizons a little bit here. But anyways, I think we need to come to some kind of a compromise with your daughter as far as like setting boundaries and keeping them, okay? Because it seems like this is a very manipulative energy. I'm going to do this to get what I want, and you're going to give in, and that's how the game is played. But I feel like there needs to be some kind of growth here. And I feel like we need to set a healthier boundary here. We can compromise, but I don't think you should cross the line past the compromise. Okay. So look for that in May. Look for people trying to emotionally manipulate you to get what they want. And compromising instead of completely giving in, because we got to make some progress here. We can't keep letting people take advantage of us. Yeah. You're coming out with the Hermit at the end of the month. So this really is looking back and seeing, your past patterns with people, think how you've allowed people to treat you, how you've allowed people to cross these boundary lines with you. And I feel like this is something that we're going to be working on a lot during the month of May. There's going to be a lot of this popping up for you repeatedly. This Eight of Wands, it's going to start pretty soon. I would say within the next couple days. It's going to be probably by the 4th, I would say, because I keep saying 4. It's going to, you're going to be jumping right into that frying pan, and it's going to be a lot of emotional maneuvering, and you have to really stay in a vibration of love. But then you also have to remember that, everything is a lesson. Okay. Everything is a lesson, and you have to really look at it that way. What is this teaching them? What is it teaching me? Right? Have to look at it like that. Chantel, Miss Chantel. If you're interested in getting a reading tonight about what's coming for you in May, please make a donation. There's 4 different ways to pay in the description box. You're the only page I've seen who does subtitles. It's so trippy reading what you say before you say it, considering the video is like, oh, really? Well, there's that's just from being lazy. I just don't know how to take it off. Hi, Janet. Well, I mean, that's good though. That's good for people who are deaf, right? For people, are the words actually correct, or is it all mumbled and jumbled? I'm doing great, Janet. How are you doing? Okay, so the overall energy for you, Chantel, is the Moon card. The Moon card is all about not being aware of what's going on around you. Something is hidden. So this could also represent what's happening on the 5th. There's going to be a lunar eclipse on the 5th. They're correct. Awesome. Well, I guess my speaking voice is not terrible. So that's happening on the 5th. Okay. So that's moon activity. So this is all about not seeing clearly. Perhaps your intuition has been clouded. Perhaps your judgment has been clouded. Perhaps people have clouded your judgment and intuition lately. You're welcome, Bambi. Thank you so much for donating. I appreciate you, sweetheart. Okay, so that's your overall energy, the Moon card. I also feel like during the month of May, you might feel like you're very much alone. Okay. And I can resonate with that, because I felt that way this morning. Like I said, when I had that dream, I kind of woke up feeling like I didn't really have much of a support system around me, and I felt very much alone, and that's what I'm seeing when I look at this card. I feel like you're going to feel like you don't have people around you. You're going to feel like you don't have friends. You're going to feel like nobody loves you. You're going to feel kind of like I'm feeling the 5 of Pentacles energy, kind of left out in the cold, disregarded, ignored. But this is an illusion, okay? The shadow delusion, that's what it is. It's like you're only feeling that way, and that's not reality. The reality is sometimes people have other things that are a priority, right? Yes, Taurus season. Gotta love it. Get your feels on. Okay. So the very first card that comes out is the Queen of Swords in reverse, which is thinking without your emotions. So the overall energy is you being clouded by your emotions. And so the first card is you need to start thinking without your emotions. You need to allow yourself to get in a rational state of mind. Okay, don't make decisions when your emotions are clouded, being um when you're being emotionally triggered, or when something is making you feel some type of way. Okay? And this is what we have to do to maintain harmony in our life. We have to start looking at things. Take the rose tinted glasses off, take the blindfold off. We need to start looking at things with a clearer perspective. Take a step back from the situation. Take a step back so we can actually see the truth. I feel like there's a part of you. Hold on. Let me clarify what I'm thinking here. It's like you want the forever. You want things to work out. You're dedicated to whatever this is, whether it's a relationship, whether it's your home front, your relationship, your job, whatever this is that's bringing you balance and harmony into your life that you have been questioning lately. The reason that you're questioning lately is because you have that thought in your mind that things are going to fall apart. It's like an irrational fear that's kind of popped into your mind. Things are bound to fall apart. Things are too good. They're bound to fall apart, right? And so that's kind of what it's feeling like to me. You have to take a step back and realize, okay, look, when I take a step back and I can see with clarity my emotions are not involved, and I can see that this is not exactly how I saw it. I'm only seeing it this way because my emotions are involved, because I'm being triggered in some way. Okay. And don't compare what's going on now to what's happened in the past, because it feels like you have a tendency to do that. When things get too good, it's like we're self-sabotaging in some way. You have to allow yourself to have a new cycle. You have to allow yourself to start new patterns in your life. And it's like I tell people all the time, it's like, you don't have to keep getting the shit deal. Don't expect the shitty deal every time. Maybe let yourself have a good hand. You can have a full house. You can be flush, and it's okay. You don't always have to get the shit under the stick just because that's what you've had in the past. And that's what I'm seeing. I'm seeing you have to allow yourself to just trust that things are going to be okay. You have to stay focused, keep putting one foot in front of the other, stay resolved, to have harmony in your life, to have harmony in your home, to have harmony in your relationships. And that's the way it'll be. Don't allow your emotions to cloud your judgment with the moon card. All right. Yeah. You have to let go of the past. You have the Four of Pentacles coming out after the Fool. You have to allow yourself to have something new, and you have to let go of the past. You have to allow yourself to have the good man. And as soon as I said that, the Emperor came out, a strong leader. Okay. The Emperor, look at him. He's a strong leader. Love it. The Emperor. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. I told somebody recently, eventually you get what you want. You try and you try and you try, and eventually you get everything that you want. You just have to recognize when you're getting everything that you want and don't question it. Yep. And this is you. This is you just questioning it. This is you. This is you. Look, I don't believe it. Look what it's called. Destructive indulgence. Maybe, just maybe, you have allowed the toxic relationships of your past, or your partner has allowed the toxic relationships of their past to interfere with the happiness that they're experiencing with you now, or that you're experiencing with them now. This is all about letting go of that. Sometimes you get exactly what you want. And during the month of May, we need to be aware. Maybe in the month of May, you're going to realize, hey, we need counseling. We need individual counseling to work on our issues so that we don't sabotage our very good relationship, right? Maybe we need that. Maybe that's what we need to do. Maybe we need to heal our trauma. And that's what I'm seeing for you for the month of May. This is all about self-discovery, realizing what you have, not allowing yourself to sabotage it, and getting the help that you need in whatever way that is. Okay? Oh, I'm so stuffy I can barely breathe. Whew, stinking allergies. So I hope that helps you, Chantel. I hope that you take those cards to heart and that it gives you some insight to this month coming up. Because, I love when people are in wonderful relationships, but it's really hard to watch when you let yourself doubt, when you let when you let the lessons from the past influence your current situations. You know what I mean? And we all do it. But sometimes we have to nurture. And here comes the Empress flying out. The Empress, the partner to the Emperor. Sometimes we have to nurture. You're welcome, my love. I hope that helps you. Let's see if anybody else wanted to send a donation to me. Oh, my. It's been a long day. I'm sorry. I'm yawning. I apologize. Nope. Okay. So we'll just chat for a minute. How's everybody? I'm like so stuffy. Ooh, so stuffy. It's been really hard. I was just, having to take allergy medicine is not my favorite thing in the whole world. I really don't like taking pills. I don't like taking over-the-counter medications, and that's why I take lots of vitamins so that I can try to keep my body very healthy, try to have a really good immune system. But sometimes you got to take allergy meds, man, especially when they're so rough that you can't breathe, which is how it is right now. And then I get super dehydrated. And do you feel me? Do you guys have these problems? Is it just me? I'm the problem. It's me. It's me. It's just me. Okay, that's fine. It's fine. But yeah, and then you can't sleep because you're dehydrated. Hydrate or dehydrate. One or the other. I just, yeah. My lips are so dry, and it's usually, I tell people, if your lips are dry, that means you're dehydrated. Claritin, yeah. Yeah, Mimi's like, yep, I gotcha. Claritin, yeah. I take Claritin. I have to decongest myself, and then I have to dry it up with Benadryl. So it's boom, it's a terrible combination, and I just hate having to take medicines. So that's fun. That's a good time for nobody. No one at all. Just me and my shungite hanging out together, That's all. Just us hanging out. Getting rid of all that negative energy. Making all that garbage go away. Yeah. Anywho, so this is what we're doing tonight. We're talking about my Stupid allergies. And good times, good times. Hi, Mazel. How are you feeling? Are you feeling better? You did. Oh, goodness. Did the swelling go down yet? I know you had oral surgery and you were having a lot of swelling and a lot of pain, and I hope that's gone down some. You get it worse in the fall? Yeah. Wonder if Coquette's blame it on hay fever. I can ask my brother. I didn't say that. Oh, I'm so sorry you're in so much pain. I'm so sorry to hear that. Oh my. Did you try to put some ice on it? Have you tried to use some clove oil? Have you tried clove oil? The essential oil, clove oil? You can put clove oil on it. They might have an infection, honey. Have you gone back to the doctor? It might be infected. You might want to go back to the doctor. You never put clove oil on it? Why not? You can put cloves on it. You can get some clove powder. Put it on a cotton ball. I mean, you have to go Thursday. Eesh, that's a long way. That's a long way to wait. Can't they get you in sooner? I mean, my goodness. Mouth pain is just the worst. I remember when my tooth cracked and the nerve was exposed. I thought I just wanted to cut my own head off. It was so terrible. You should absolutely call tomorrow and try to get in before then because it looks very, very painful. It does. And I feel for you, and that's absolutely terrible. I'm so sorry. So if it's red and puffy, that means, what does that mean? You're an EMT. Come on. You know what it means when it's red and puffy. That means that there might be some kind of infection. You got 8 teeth pulled out. So you might have, a little infection. Is there running any specials for May? I actually have a little extra this month. Finally, allergies like on the same. They don't like me either. It's one or the other. Am I right? It's snot and coughing. That's really what it is, and that's really what I'm going through too. I mean, like, where does all of this stuff? Where is it hiding? Like, guys, I cleared out my sinuses today, having a good cry this morning, and so much snot. Not to be gross, guys, but like, where is it hiding in there? Like, where? There was so much, and then yesterday, just so much. Like, where's all of this coming from? I just don't know. Conjunctivitis. No. She had oral surgery. She had her teeth pulled out. Are you talking about Mazel? Yeah, I don't like feeling spacey either, Bambi. It's not fun. The special that I'm having for the month of May, I haven't figured out whether or not I'm having a special for the month of May. But I will let you know as soon as I do find out. I thought about it. I thought about doing an in-person special for the month of May. I did not think about an online one, though. We might do maybe. All right. So they're telling me to do like $15 off any reading. Any kind of a 30-minute reading. Just $15 off. Yeah. Okay. So that's like 25%. Yeah. Okay. Well, that's what we're going to do. We're going to do $15 off. Yes, it is. Exactly. And I'm oversensitive. My nose is a little oversensitive to pollen. I'm just sensitive to pollen. I know I learned that in school as well. Lovely. What? Oh, my phone is being stupid. Tonight, Mazel, we are doing what's coming in the month of May, what to expect in the month of May for $20. And we're probably going to go soon if nobody wants to get a reading. And I'm going to go try and clear out my nose. I'm going to use my neti pot. I have not tried that yet because I don't know. I just haven't tried it yet. Usually I only do that when like I'm sick, but it might work for allergies. You never know. You never do know. It's not me. I got an awful lot going on in this head of mine. You just got one too. You got a neti pot? Yeah. Yeah, I've got one and I only use it when like okay, so I used it when I had to, you know how like before you last year, because it's been a year since I had my hysterectomy, but last year I had to get a COVID swab before they would let me have my surgery. And I was like, hey, I'll pay you $50 to put that up your nose instead of my nose. And they were offended when I said that. So just kidding. I didn't say that. I just thought it. But I really didn't want to do it. But so as soon as I got home, I used the neti pot to flush whatever was on that COVID swab out of my nose because I didn't want that garbage in my nose. So that's me being me. I used it for that. And then I used it when my daughter got sick. I used my neti pot then as well because I didn't want to get any gunk in my body. I don't want no gunk. So anyways, I'll probably go use that and get some of this bullshit out of my head so I can breathe because my nasal passage is just really swelled shut. I'm just breathing out of my mouth right now, and that's just not fun. But anyway, that's where we're at right now. So I guess I'm gonna go do that. I think I'm gonna do that, and then I will probably. Am I doing work tomorrow? Wednesday. I might come do some free readings. That sounds like a great idea, Bambi. I would actually love that. I think I would love a hot shower, but I just have a bathtub. But that sounds nice. Maybe a hot soak in the bathtub. Hi, Caroline. How are you, my friend? Tomorrow is Wednesday night, and Emma has youth group. So I might, no promises, I might come on and do some free readings tomorrow night. How's that sound for everybody? Sound good? And so we have decided that the May special is going to be $15 off of a 30-minute reading. So if you're interested in getting that, contact me. The information's in the description box of the video. But for now, I'm going to go. I sound like garbage, Caroline. Who are you lying to? Who are you lying to? I've been coughing up allergy crap for days, and my throat was so raw yesterday. It hurts so bad. It doesn't hurt today. It just sounds like shit. I sound like a man. I'm a mouth breather right now. It's terrible. So I'm going to go take a decongestant, which is always a lot of fun. I'm going to use my neti pot and, but it makes your skin burn if you put too much of that in there, because I've done that. I put, like 10 drops in the bathtub and it makes my skin burn. I can't do that. So that's not a good idea. Thank you. I will. It's just, all of the allergens in the air are just going crazy and being nuts. It's okay, Elspeth. I'm about to go. I don't have a cold. I have allergies. It's springtime here and there's pollen. Just everything is budding right now. And as soon as that started happening, my face exploded. I've got post-nasal drip. And it's my first spring here. And there's a whole lot of things here that I'm not used to as far as nature. There's a lot of flowering trees and stuff that we don't have in Texas. So there's that. There's pine trees here that I didn't have in Texas. I am allergic to pine. I know that. And I'm allergic to a lot of things. So it's just allergies. I feel fine otherwise. I don't have a headache. I don't have a stomach ache or body aches or anything like that. You know, I get up at 6 o'clock in the morning and I go. But it's just sneezing and post-nasal dripping, which is making me cough, and it's gross. But other than that, I'm fabulous. It's okay, Elspeth. I forgive you. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. Okay? Is it itching? Well, mine is not the itching. It's just like it's so swollen. Like my nasal passages are so swollen, like I can't even breathe through them most of the time. And it's just allergies are super annoying. Don't be sorry. It's just to each their own, cross to bear. Hi, Kim. Good to see you. But anyways, I'm going to get going. If you're interested in getting the May special of $15 off the 30 reading, just contact me. Let me know. Otherwise, we'll possibly see you tomorrow night to do some free readings. I have already, Caroline, and I'm going to go. I hate you terrible, especially like during the night when you're sleeping and then you wake up and there's like all this hacking going on because of all this stuff that dripped down your throat while you were, and dripped down into your lungs while you were sleeping. And it's just disgusting. Anyway, I might go get a steroid shot or something for my nose because the rhinitis is pretty bad right now. But anyways, I have a whole bunch of things I can do, and I'm going to go and do them. And I want to thank you all for joining me tonight. Maybe I'll see you tomorrow night.